Hey YouTube, today we're placing ourselves in the POV of a Helldiver. Our goal is to survive as long as possible, with each survive mission progressing in difficulties from level 1 through 9. The rule is that we only have one life, and if we die, that's it. It's game over. We're aiming for complete immersion with the minimal HUD, a backstory for our Helldiver, and one loadout per jump for our friend here. So, let's jump right into it. First, let's introduce our Helldiver. His name's Luffy, no affiliation with One Piece. He's at a ripe age of 24 years old. He's recently married and has a 4-year-old daughter waiting for him at home. Growing up, he never knew his father. At 7 years old, his mom was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. She was sent to a mental hospital, leaving Luffy's grandpa to take care of him. However, because his grandpa was too old, he could never fully be there for Luffy. Instead, Luffy in his loneliness and lack of belonging would stay up late at night watching Dragon Ball and drinking his grandpa's beers, and dreaming about how one day he's gonna be the father that he never had. One day, things will be different. At 18 years old, the stars aligned, and Luffy met the girl of his dreams. She was everything he ever wanted. It was like despite the defenses that he put up, she saw right through them. 2 years later, the couple gave birth to a baby girl, Lily. However, despite being a dad, Luffy didn't feel adequate. It was hard being a dad. Long hours working at a gas station just wasn't cutting it. He spent long hours away from home, working, and he still wasn't making enough. Essentially being an absent father, like the father he never knew. It was until Luffy came across an ad to be a Helldiver. Finally, a chance to prove himself, a chance to be somebody, and maybe his little girl will think he's a hero, that her dad is the best. So, 2 weeks later, Luffy enrolls, and here we are, his first mission. Alright, so let's jump right into it.
A sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
Listen, we're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up if you ask me.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life. She might not have turned into a killer.
The first level went as expected. Dropped in, shot some bugs, secured some fuel, and secured some freedom. Mission success, without a scratch. In fact, the next 2 levels were incredible as well. Uploaded data to a stratagem, dealt with very light waves of bugs. However, this entire journey so far, I was alone. That was until the 3rd level, where I was joined by a random Helldiver, and then another. It felt great to have some partners. Strength in numbers, right?
To the skies! Active!
That was until we got separated, and for the first time in my Helldiver's career, I experienced my first loss. The sting of death pinched my heart. One of my fellow Helldivers was killed. Our time may have been short, but I'll always remember you. With an instant, our battleships deployed another Helldiver. Like a piece of dust, his name was replaced. The mission was a success, and for the first time, I felt like my daughter would be proud of me. Her dad is somebody. Her dad is a Helldiver.
Get some!
Level 4. I was not expecting anything heavy. However, as the levels progress, I'm hoping to find more Helldivers to deploy with. These missions will only get harder the more I fight them alone. This mission was especially tough. I need to defeat a Bile Titan by myself. The strat is to use my orbital laser along with my Quasar cannon to take down the Titan. If I can do it fast enough, then it'll give me enough time to fight the rest of the horde.
Firing orbital laser.
Freedom forever!
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor.
Things were going well until I realized I was out of ammo. The nearby river boxed me into a tight spot. At this point, with no other Helldivers to back me up, I feared that this would be the end of me. I was feeling the pressure at this point. I just need to hold on for the countdown to extract.
Mag's empty.
Engaging orbital
Get
laser.
some! Get some!
ETA T-minus 1 minute. Pelican 1 approaching pickup. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
It was at this point I considered quitting level 4. 4 levels is a lot to survive. I can get back home to my family and still have the title of Helldiver. That's something my little girl can be proud of. But it just feels too early to quit now. So I proceed to level 5.
Orbit synchronized.
This time I was accompanied by a full squad and things were ramping up. We had multiple Helldiver deaths and I really started to regret my decision to continue this journey. But it was too late to stop now.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital laser.
Fire in the hole! Mag's empty. Reload! Sending in an eagle.
There became a point where it was too much. The bugs started to surround us and it split us up. At this point, I felt it was best to head for the extract and hope my teammates could catch up, until all 3 of my squad mates abandoned the mission, leaving me alone. At this point, I genuinely believed my time was up and I just needed to hold on.
Engaging orbital laser.
Mag's empty.
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Mag's empty. Freedom forever! Last reload!
ETA T-minus 1 minute. ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Say hello to democracy!
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Unleashing democracy.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
It took so much to get here, so much not to feel like a loser, so much to feel like I was a worthy dad. After all the loss, it just felt wrong to stop now. I need to keep going to level 6. Again, I started with the full squad, but at level 6, things were definitely starting to ramp up now. The enemy was surrounding us, these bugs were everywhere. We kept getting split up, we had a couple people abandon the match, a lot of people kept dying. Somehow, I'm just still alive, we're still going, and it just was really bad at this point. Fuck these bugs. They're flying everywhere now. It really got bad, and somehow we were able to make it back to the extract point, but just barely. At this point, I'm really getting worried about these next couple levels.
Mag's empty. Reloading. Say hello to democracy.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I have to give a preface to level 7, where constantly throughout the match I had teammates joining and abandoning the match, leaving me alone almost entirely throughout the entire level. And so I genuinely believe that this would be the end of the challenge, where I only got one life and that's it. And so I thought generally it would end here. Somehow I was able to hold off as much as I could, and it was really thanks to like one guy, Slick Pants, where he just didn't abandon the match after he joined. And I genuinely believe that's why I was able to survive as long as I did, is because this one guy. So all credit to this dude. He's literally the only reason why I was able to pass level 7 and move on. So shout out to this guy.
I got the terminal. Requesting orbital. Mag's empty! Reinforcing! Mag's empty! Mag's empty! Democracy has landed. Follow me. Calling down a sentry. Sending in an eagle. Reloading.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
With 7 levels under our belt, I decided to keep going, press on to level 8. And immediately this level was complete dog shit. I don't know if I should have just jumped into the middle of a match or if I should have started fresh. I decided it was fine that I would just jump in with randoms for level 8, and I definitely regret it. It was on fire the second that I dropped down, and I kind of was surviving, I kind of was making it. I was able to get all my stratagems and organize myself, but it definitely was a mistake.
Have a taste of democracy!
At this point, I was in a real predicament. Our next objective was across this entire lake. They were all over us, and so crossing the lake, obviously we're gonna go really slow. We had to go for it, and so that's why ultimately we did it, taking a couple pot shots at the Biotitans right here. But so far we lived, so far we were making it. We were able to clear one objective, we're going to the next. I'm fine, I'm alive. I'm no longer regretting my decision. So far, so good. And just like that, it was all over. I didn't expect to go out like this. I did not expect it to end like this. It wasn't from the claw of some bug, the vomit of some Biotitan. It was friendly fire from this one dude, ending the entire challenge. That was it. It was over. So at this point, I said, all right, it has to end at some point. I didn't really know if I was actually gonna make it till 9 or not, which is one life, but I decided to be a good sport and just play out the rest of the match without just quitting. I'll just keep playing, even though it's over. And this guy team killed me again. At this point, I was laughing. I couldn't believe that this dude killed me twice. So I still didn't quit. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep playing. No worries. He throws me out down again. And he team kills me again. This guy is on fire with his shotgun. He's killing me and the bugs. I couldn't believe it. I was dying this much in a row. So I don't know if this is karma. I don't know what this is, but I thought this was hilarious. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Thanks for watching.